Welcome everyone to this explainer, where we're going to completely demystify exactly how to master the City of Newark's online water utility portal. Look, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by municipal billing, or if you're just looking for a faster, way more secure method to handle your monthly obligations, you are definitely in the right place. Today we're breaking down the exact steps, uncovering a few hidden features, and going over the absolutely crucial security tips you need to manage your Newark water account digitally. Let's get into it.
So let's kick things off by addressing a massive headache so many residents face: paper bills. Are you tired of confusing paper statements, or worse, worrying that your payment is just going to get lost in the mail? It's a totally valid concern. Relying on the Postal Service doesn't just slow down processing times, it actually increases the very real risk of unpaid bills silently snowballing into severe municipal tax liens against your property. And when we're talking about Newark specifically, well, there's a really unique geographical quirk that makes mailing physical checks surprisingly risky.
Get this, there's a situation officially known as the Newark lockbox phenomenon. Because Newark acts as a massive, high-volume mail processing hub for the entire East Coast, several major out-of-state utilities, think places like the New York City Water Board, Philadelphia Gas Works, or the Chester Water Authority, they actually route their physical mail payments to local P.O. boxes right here in Newark, New Jersey. Which means if you just lazily search the internet for Newark water bill pay address, you might literally mail your check to a facility processing water bills for New York City. This lockbox phenomenon is exactly why you should never rely on random internet searches and why transitioning to the official online portal is the absolute safest move you can make.
To get you navigating this system like a pro, here is our 6-step agenda. We'll quickly cover why you should pay online, run through the setup process, navigate the system itself, talk troubleshooting and security, answer some FAQs, and finish up with your next steps.
All right, Section 1, Why Pay Online? Let's take a look at the real, tangible advantages of using the official digital portal.
The absolute biggest takeaway here is that by using the official municipal portal at mywateraccount.newarknj.gov, your payments post directly and securely to your account. You completely bypass all that confusing out-of-state lockbox madness we just talked about. Plus, going digital gives you access to real-time balance updates, lets you pull up a historical record of all your past billing statements, and allows you to set up automatic clearinghouse, or ACH, recurring payments. Setting up that automation is, without a doubt, your best defense against accidental late payments, making sure you steer clear of those costly municipal tax liens.
Moving right along to Section 2, Preparation and Setup. A little bit of prep right here is going to save you a ton of frustration later on.
Before you start clicking around on the website, you'll want to gather 4 key things to make sure the registration process is completely seamless. You're going to need an internet connection and a valid email address, a unique password, the active water account number printed right on your most recent physical bill, and, this one is super important, the primary telephone number currently associated with your municipal water account. Actually, really double-check that last one. Knowing exactly which phone number the city has on file for you is where most people end up getting tripped up.
Once you've got your info, you'll run through a quick 3-step verification protocol. Step 1, portal initialization. Just head over to mywateraccount.newarknj.gov and click the Sign Up link. Step 2, credential linking. Drop in your email, create your password, and type in that active water account number. And Step 3 is database verification. You just have to enter the primary telephone number associated with your account to finalize everything. Honestly, this brilliantly shows off the strict multi-tier database verification protocol Newark uses. They aren't just making you jump through hoops for fun. They are actively protecting your personal property records from unauthorized access.
Okay, Section 3, Navigating the Payment System. Now that you're officially set up, let's explore the 2 different pathways you can take to actually pay your bill.
Depending on what you need, you have 2 options. First is Quick Pay. This is a super fast, unauthenticated payment mechanism requiring absolutely zero login. You literally just need the water account number and the account holder's last name. It's a lifesaver if you're in a rush or, say, paying a bill for a family member. On the flip side, the fully authenticated portal requires the login setup we just did, but it essentially becomes your personal utility dashboard. It gives you full access to your billing history, auto-pay configuration, e-billing notifications, and some incredibly detailed water usage telemetry.
Because digital hiccups happen even with the best systems, let's jump into Section 4, Troubleshooting and Security. Let's make sure your wallet stays protected from unnecessary fees. Remember that strict phone number verification step we focused on a minute ago? Well, if the database throws you an unable to verify account phone number error during setup, please don't panic. It just means the phone number you're entering doesn't match the legacy data the city currently has on file. If that happens, or if you're someone who just prefers to skip the computer entirely, you can use their automated interactive voice response phone system. Just dial this exact customer service number, 973-733-6370. By pressing option 1, you can securely settle your balance right over the phone.
Now pay super close attention to this next part regarding online security. When you search online to pay your bill, you might stumble across third-party consolidators like Doxo. Now, Doxo is a legitimate company, but it operates completely independently from the city of Newark. If you look closely here, using the official portal at mywateraccount.newarknj.gov only incurs a small, flat convenience fee, and your payment is direct and immediate. But utilizing a third-party consolidator like Doxo subjects you to dynamic fee models, and even worse, it can cause really frustrating payment delays because they're essentially just acting as a middleman. Stick to the official city portal for sure, so your money gets exactly where it needs to go the second you click Pay.
Next up is Section 5, FAQs and Extra Benefits. Let's look at some frequently asked questions and check out the hidden perks of your new account.
Once you're inside the authenticated portal, you unlock what the system calls granular telemetry, which is just a fancy way of saying highly detailed water tracking. You can track your household's consumption on a daily, monthly, or annual scale using simple drop-down menus. And tracking your daily usage isn't just a fun tech feature, it's a real financial tool. By watching these graphs, you can catch unusual spikes early on, meaning you can detect hidden household leaks before they turn into insanely expensive private waterline repairs. The portal also features direct translation controls for Spanish and Portuguese speakers, which is great for accessibility across Newark's diverse communities.
Let's tackle some of the more urgent FAQs. So, what happens if your electronic payment bounces or is charged back? Listen, it is incredibly important to know that the city takes this very seriously. You will be assessed a fee, and your account will instantly be restricted to a cash-only status for 6 full months. For that entire half-year penalty, you can only pay via cash, certified check, or money order. Also, if your water is shut off due to non-payment, you must pay the entire delinquent balance plus all fees in full before they will restore service. But if you are struggling financially, please know there is help available. The state offers utility assistance through the NJ Shares Municipal Customer Assistance Program, which can provide vital support for eligible low-income households.
Finally, we've arrived at Section 6, Conclusion and Next Steps. Let's recap the takeaways and talk about what you should do right now.
All right, here is your digital action plan. Number 1, transition fully to mywateraccount.newarknj.gov so you can completely avoid the nightmare of lockbox confusion and third-party middlemen delays. Number 2, enroll in automated payment reminders so you literally never have to worry about missing a due date and risking a tax lien again. And number 3, make it a habit to check your telemetry dashboard to monitor your usage and save some money. We highly encourage you to make the digital switch today. And please, drop a comment below this explainer to share your experience setting up your portal. Your tips might just save a neighbor some time.
Before we wrap up, a quick disclaimer. We always want to ensure you have the best information possible. So while we strive for absolute accuracy as of our production date today, August 1, 2026, we all know administrative policies and fee structures can sometimes evolve over time. Just double-check the official City of Newark website for any future fee changes, system updates, or exciting new features. I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought to consider. How much is a hidden, completely undetected water leak currently costing you right this very second? By taking just 10 minutes to set up your authenticated portal today, you aren't simply paying a bill, you are taking active, smart control of your property's infrastructure and your finances. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy tracking.